Hi. I'm sorry. I decided to do a bunch of things before actually being ready to be live. Like I decided to plug in my iPad and my Apple Pencil because I wanted to draw yesterday and I couldn't find either of them, and then I found them today and I was going to plug them in and I forgot. And it's like I have to use my phone to charge my Apple Pencil uh, because I lost that's my lip gloss, sorry. I lost the intermediary dongle.
Where's my...
Hey, TK, thanks for 3 months. 3 months. You made me say mutts instead of months, Rhett, because I read butts at the same time. TK, thank you for 3 months. I appreciate you. What am I drawing? Butts. Okay, so I wanted to learn how to draw. I was watching, y'all, I'm like on one right now. Something, it happens sometimes where things like turn on in my brain. Tell me if you can relate to this. Things turn on my brain and I decide I can do anything I want to do. Hi, Daniel. Hi, Light. Hi, Naomi. Hi, Yubichu. Hi, Salachi. I decide I can do literally anything I want to do. The only thing stopping me is me. Today I had big plans, but then I fell down. I twisted my ankle. I scraped my knee. I thought I was fine until I got home and took a shower and I realized one of my ankles is twice the size of the other one. And I was like, well, that's dope. It hurts to move it around. It hurts to move it around. I'm fine. It's not broken. But what I'm trying to remember is if it's my already trick ankle, because I know we talked about this before, how once you weaken an ankle muscle, it like never gets the same. Lost your time. It never is the same again. But I cannot remember. I cannot remember. That's the thing. I cannot. So are Alhaitham's charge attacks always Dendro? No. How long is the cooldown on his E? Dun, 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 dun. Let's try Al. Take care of myself. Well, like, you didn't miss much. It was just today that I fell down, so it was just today that I fell down, so you haven't missed a lot.
Don't tell me they did it again. Are you going to hold a festival?
Let's try this. Because y'all always say Electro is like beast mode on this. Did you fall at work, worker scum? Well, I fell at work, but I don't know why I fell. Like, just all of a sudden I was like on the ground. Like, I don't know. I don't know why I fell. It was just like at one moment I was fully standing and the next I was like on the ground. Just like in the path of taking one step. So I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm just taking the next couple days to rest. And be kind to myself. But that's where I'm saying I wanna learn, not like learn to draw. I want to start drawing because I got this Apple Pencil so I could draw. I don't remember specifically what I wanted to draw when I first got it. I got it for my birthday. Because I wanted to draw. And so then I was watching classes last night about like just how to draw. Oh, cool. That was dope. So I watched a bunch of classes about how to draw, and I was like, I have I got a camera. I want to use it. I want to like I want to like warm up to it. And I feel like when I'm watching the VODs, I understand, like, I know that you're here and you know what I sound like and you know what I look like from my Instagram. But like it's kind of, it can be disorienting to not know what sound is me, like to not have like a cue for that. And I know tons of people also don't have cameras, but I think that they also like play Minecraft. Like a lot of them, that's not what I wanted. Oh wait, that is what I want. A lot of them like play a game that they have an avatar that is them all the time, where it's like I play a bunch of different games. So I wanted to experiment, and it's like this isn't even like a guarantee or anything, but I wanted to experiment with stuff like that of being like, oh, do I like start with like a little PNG that I drew and then work myself up to like a camera. But I wanted to draw. So yeah. That's what's happening. I'd also just like want to draw silly things like for the stream. Like, and for the video. Yeah. Oh my god. And we're back. Okay, there we go. Whoop. Oh. There we go. Walk sign is on. I'm back. I don't know what happened. I'm okay. Oh, because y'all have had thunderstorms today. How are you feeling? Are you feeling okay? Are you feeling safe? I know when the weather was really bad here, it was like, I enjoyed the rain, but it was still very frustrating when it was tanking my internet. She's a runner. She's a track star. Wow. That man had a whole life story he wanted me to know. Oh my gosh. Is my chair? Is high. Is normal. It's like 50 degrees here. That's hot. No, I'm kidding. You even draw your own characters from inspiration. TK, that's cute. That sounds fun. I'll ask you questions as I'm learning. I watched videos. I learned that I don't know anything about drawing, which is great. I think I'm just trying to fill. I'm trying to find things to fill my time, because right now all I end up doing is scrolling on my phone and like I've been like making videos. Like y'all, you are gonna be so impressed. You're gonna be so impressed. I made a video. Wait, let me tell you. I made a video. Oh my god. I made a supercut of my wishes for when I wished for Alhaitham and Kava and all that. Not Alhaitham. For Kava and Baizhu and Yangu and all that. I made a supercut. I'm so proud of myself. I did such a good job. It took me hours. But I'm so proud. I made shorts that I'm really proud of. I need you to understand, I made the shorts for the last few days for my daily series. I just forgot to post them and the stream just died again. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna cry. Oh, Naomi, you're getting a new car? That's great.
Let me read you a verse. Stand with me. Feel the sweat. Body and mind. Not good. Rain outlines your face. Out of my way. Time for a light show. Our bond is strong.
This is the team. Okay, great. It keeps... you know what I need to do? I'm just gonna pause that. There we go. Don't do that. There we go. It's the playback on my end keeps lagging. And I don't know that that's helping the stream. On to the next one. On to the next one. Naomi, do you know what car you're getting already? Like it exists at the store? Are there waypoints? And I just can't. This is it. This is the only one. I was like, what am I doing wrong? A Honda Civic. That's exciting. Is it a color that you like? Oh, I want this tasty morsel. Yum. You wanted a base model Honda Civic. You're getting a Civic Sport. Elise is cheap. Oh, that's cool. You're doing Elise? I always wonder about those. I'm not great at like cleaning. I'm not great at cleaning. And the maintenance I just do the maintenance the car like says like, hey, do this. Which like I feel like some people would say is not right. Like you should be doing maintenance of, not that the car tells you. Like you should be doing it in a different order. I don't know. But The only person I ever knew that what am I saying? The only person I ever knew that had a lease for a car was a girl that I worked with who I already didn't like. Like I already like was not her number one fan. And she got a lease this was like at the same time that I was buying my car, I think. No. That's not right. She got a lease. I'm trying to remember. No, I had my car. I didn't have the car I have now. I had a different car. But she got a lease, and I was like trying to figure out like what buying a car was like, because my car at the time was like old. It was reliable, but it was old. So I was trying to figure out what buying a car looked like. And she leased a car, and it was like a super, super nice sedan. And I was asking her questions about it, and she was like, oh yeah, like the lease was supposed to be like $500 a month. And I was like, oh. And she's like, but we're only paying $100 because like we know the guy who like owns the dealership. And I decided in that moment that I hated her. Cause I was like, cause I already didn't like her for whatever reason. Mostly because it was like, she decided that being vegan was a personality. And then also she got a dog. She got a dog. I need you to understand. She bought a dog. And you know how some people they're like, some people you meet in life and they're almost like a caricature. Like everything they do feels like it's come from something else. And so much so that she got a dog, and somebody was like asking me like, what do you think she's going to name her dog? And I was like, oh, I don't know. Something like, I'm not going to dox her, like in case God forbid somehow she's ever listening. But I was like, oh, I bet she named her dog like Banana. Like this is not her next name. I was like, I bet I bet she names her dog like Apple or Banana, something like this, because she like thinks that's really quirky. And then I shit you not, she came in the next day and was like, hey everybody, like here's my dog Banana. And I was like, I like looked at the coworker who we had talked about, and I was like, I like had to pull them aside after being like, am I on drugs? I said that they were going to name their dog Banana, right? And they were like, they were saying that they couldn't keep it together when she came in because they thought that I was just being like a petty bitch when I was saying it. They're like, I thought you were just being really mean. And I was like, no, she's just that kind of person. Like, do you understand? Because when I decide I don't like people within like, they get one chance. Like people get one chance. So if I decide I don't like them, it's over. Like if I've decided I hate you, I will never like you, because it's literally like, for me to decide that I hate you, you've done something that goes against like my core values, and I cannot, you know, like I'm not going to be like, oh, it's okay. Like there's a girl I used to work with who I thought we were friends, and then she made like 3 anti-Semitic jokes, and every time I was like, that's anti-Semitic. Like you can't, that's not cool. And she was like, oh, I just didn't know. And I was like, you're dead to me. Like, what is wrong with you? So it's like shit like that where I'm like, I don't care if we have history. Like if you do something that I'm like, that's fucked up, we're done. And so it was this sort of thing where it was like that, where they thought, like, person I had been talking to just thought I was just being mean. And I was like, no, like that's who she is. Like you can read her like a book. Like I knew she was going to name her dog Banana. Like I knew that was going to happen. And they were like, oh, you didn't talk to her about it? And I was like, none of us knew she was getting this dog until yesterday. Like how was I supposed to have talked to her about it? And then, so she got Banana, and then something happened with her car, and our boss had to have like a come to Jesus moment with her of being like, your life is fucked up. Like you've got to figure this shit out. Like you just like, your car was dying and you just spent like $1,000 on a dog and you named it Banana and like you don't have a car, like what is going on? Like you have a life you're trying to support. And she like cried, and then she came in the next day and she had leased like literally a brand new car, and I was like, oh my god, like I just trying to make conversation. And I was like, was it expensive? Like, are you stressed? And she was like, oh no, she's like, I only have to pay $100 a month because we know the guy. It was $159. She was like, we know the guy who owns the dealership. And I was like, I fucking hate you. Like, I hate that, like, the problems you have in life don't exist. Like, it's just like,
Time to act.
it's something where it's like, it's the sort of thing where it's like, it's not necessarily like her fault that she like has that connection.
Time for a light show.
Like it wasn't necessarily her fault that she had that connection, but it was her fault that she like didn't acknowledge like what a luxury that was. Because then like a week later she got in an accident. She got like rear-ended in a parking lot and was like, oh my god, like what, like I don't even know what to do, like what do I do, like do I go through my insurance? And I was just like, I hate you. Hi, Traveling. Hi, Rich.
Our bond is strong.
Honestly, I did not. That story had no purpose other than to show that I am mean to strangers. I mean, she wasn't a stranger; she was a coworker, but.
Time for a light show.
All I was doing was saying unkind things. But like, if the idea is that the lease, here's as now that I am, now that I'm a couple years older than I was a couple years ago. Looking at it, I go, oh, okay. If the person who owns the dealership doesn't sell that car and it's just sitting on the lot and it's not necessarily a model somebody wants,
Stirs up any trouble, I'll drag every last one of them back to apologize.
but you can get somebody to sign a short-term lease and get money for it when it would otherwise just sit on the lot, from a business perspective, that makes sense. And it's like, especially if it's a car that, like, say somebody who if they're doing shady things like that already, like, say it's a car that they were like, oh, well, I want to end up buying it for myself, so I'm going to lease it to devalue it so it doesn't look shady when I buy it at, like, significantly less money. And then she, got in a car accident, so whatever. But when I think about it like a business, I'm like, oh, that makes sense, but I still hated her. So I'm guessing leasing a car was not like that. Is leasing just renting? Yes. So when you lease a vehicle, you can make a small down payment. Like you pay like a couple $1,000s. Like you can pay anywhere between like $1,000 to like $4,000. And you pay that money, and then you have a lower payment than it would be if you financed the car. Because you say, okay, well, I only want to have this car for 24 months. I only want to have this car for 24 months. And at the end of the 24 months, you can take shop of how much money I've paid you and give me an offer for how much more money you'd like for me to buy it. And you then can finance that amount instead too for a certain amount of time. Or you can be like, you know what? I want to turn in my lease and I want to get a different one. And I think, I'm not positive, but I think that if you do that, you then don't have to like make another down payment. Like you've already given them that money like in good faith. So you don't have to pay, you trade in the car and you pick a different one and you set up like another lease agreement. So say, for example, let's do some quick math here. Not on the.
Just let me know if you ever find.
So say, we'll do round numbers, right? So say a car, for example, Say a car costs $20,000 brand new, and you go, I want to lease this car, and they go, okay, well, it's $20,000, and we want to take, we'd like $1,000 down, so that's what, 20,000, and you go, okay, that's fine. So then, oh, I keep doing the math wrong. So then the car theoretically has a value of $19,000, right? And they go, okay, well, we'd like to lease it to you for 24 months. Is that fine? And you go, yeah, that's cool. And they're like, your lease with fees will be $300 a month. Like we'll just say like it's $300 a month for 24 months. So 300 times 24 is $7,200 for 2 years of car. Where if you financed a $20,000 car for 24 months with, say, like you don't have good credit, so your APR is kind of high, and 24 months is like a fairly short term, you could end up paying $600. And then it's like, say you're young and you're like just like kind of figuring your life out and you don't know like what you need. If you say you get like a little hatchback, like you get like what's a hatchback? Say you get like a VW Bug and it's a convertible. In 24 months, like say you're like, oh shit, like I'm graduating college and I'm really into like surfing now. My Bug doesn't fit like my surfboard and I want to go to Vegas every weekend to surf. And you're like, I need something that gets better mileage, can handle like being off-road a little bit, blah, blah, blah. So a lease agreement really works for you because you only paid, you've paid like around $9,000 for this car overall, but you're like, this didn't work for me. I'm going to get rid of it. And some people like are really comfortable with that idea. Because like they're like, okay, well, I don't have the option to buy right now. But where dealerships can get kind of predatory, and this is where like you can, I think, depending on the type of car, kind of turn in your lease anywhere, because dealerships want your money. So it's kind of worth it to like, if you ever lease a car, to kind of shop around for where you're turning it in. Because if you want to buy it, people will try and give you a different deal. Because, like, theoretically, you'd be financing the rest of the value of the car with that dealership, so they get a cut of the pay. You should always, if you're financing anything, can I just give you, this is something I got really lucky when I was, like, very little. My grandma set up a bank account for me with a credit union. And if you have the ability to connect like with one of your family members to get a bank account at a credit union, because I know there's like the Navy Federal Credit Union, there's like the Army one, there are like other government branches that have them. There's like the Teachers Federal Credit Union here in California. Some colleges have credit unions. If you can bank with a credit union, it's so much better than going with someone like Chase, or like I think Chase and JP Morgan are the same thing, or like Wells Fargo, because credit unions are smaller banks and you're technically like a member, like because you have to be part of a certain community to be able to get into them. They offer you better rates on like loans and like financing things and like credit cards, and because they're smaller, you as a customer to them have a higher value. So like when I moved into my apartment, like when I was essentially running away from home, I didn't have a lot of money saved, and I didn't have money for furniture, and I couldn't really take anything with me. So I reached out to my credit union and I was like, hi, like I've never done this before, but like I didn't even need that much money, but I was like, can I get a loan? And they were just like, yeah. Like, I was so scared, and they were just like, yeah, that's fine. They were like, do you have a job? Can you send us your pay stubs? And I was like, yeah, I have a job. And they were like, okay, how much money do you make from your job? And I was like, this much money. And they were like, yeah, that's fine. And it's like, I think I ended up paying, you have to pay money in interest, but I like ended up paying it off early. So you pay less money in interest overall. But it still was like, I got a better rate than if I had gone to like Wells Fargo or something. So, if you're ever, even if you don't ever think you're going to have like a need for financing of anything, it's still better to have your banking be through a credit union, because they also don't charge you fees for anything. Like one time when I was a literal child, I mean, I still am. I'm a 14-year-old boy. But when I was actually 14 years old, I was using my debit card, and I accidentally I didn't like transfer money out of my savings into my checking account before using my card. And I accidentally like overdrafted it, and I was like freaking out, and I was like clicking online, and I sent them like a chat message, and I was like, hi, I'm so sorry. Like I overdrafted my thing. Like, I don't know what to do. And they were like, oh, it's fine. And I was like, what do you mean? And they were like, oh, do you want to if you just move money from your savings into your checking now to balance it, we'll get rid of the fee. And I was like, oh my God, really? And they were like, yeah, it's just a charge. Like, we'll just drop it. And I was like, really? And they were like, yeah, it's fine. Like they literally said, I'm a child on the phone. Like, I'm a child on the chat, right? Like on the internet with an actual adult. And because my grandma made the account for me when I was little, they were like, yeah, it looks like you've been a valued member with us for X amount of years. Like, we don't want this to hurt our relationship. Like, we'll just waive it. And I was like, I was crying. I was like, thank you so much. So everybody makes mistakes. Everybody has those days. Y'all, to succeed in life, you need some sort of financial literacy. And if you refuse to have financial literacy, let someone else in your life have it for you. Okay? Can you do me that favor? Like, if you're like, I don't want to know what's going on with my money, which is like fine and fair and valid. Like, money, math, and accounting and all that stuff is hard. Like, ask someone in your life that you trust, that you think like has it together. You can also just like go to a bank and ask them, like tell them what you want, because they can help you like learn to budget. Like, I remember when I was in high school, spoiler alert. Hi, if we haven't met, I'm going to get this one out of the way really fast. Hi, if we haven't met, my name's Clarissa. And I technically dropped out of high school. So one of the many times I was in detention, serving, this is what it was I was willing to drive to school on a Saturday to sit in Saturday detention because I was like off from work or whatever. I was willing to drive to school and sit in Saturday detention where I could just sit and like read a magazine or something, or like do homework that I hadn't done. And they would, at these Saturday detentions, the reason that they gave them a higher value is because they would be hosted by like banks would come and talk to you about starting a bank account. One time, like the army was there. Like these places pay high schools to host things for kids because they want more customers. Like, they want to recruit more people, and they're going, you need this already, or we have to tell this to somebody your age. We might as well try and get you. And I remember like, I just like wasn't paying attention because I was just like, I have a bank account, I don't need this. But I remember, what was the point of the story? Oh, I remember sitting in detention on a Saturday and them like talking about being like, do you know how you're going to pay for college? You can like take out student loans. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to do that. Like, they're like, we help you with getting loans. Like, and I was just like, I literally was like sitting and I was like, Do they know where they are? Do they know that they're in a Saturday detention? I was like looking around, and I just assumed that I was delinquent, but I was like, other people are probably also delinquents. Do they think we're going to college? And I was like, I don't need to finance community college. Like, I don't need to take out a loan for, I don't even remember how much my credits were. Because I was really lucky and my grandma paid for my community college credits. What am I doing? There we go. I paid for all of my necessary supplies, but my grandma paid for my credits. My grandma, honestly, so sweet. I do not. I did not deserve her. I do not deserve her. I'm gonna be real with you. Real with you. She moved to Florida and I haven't talked to her in like years. Oh. Don't punch me. Oh, there we go. It's dead. Yeah, I mean, like, if I had known ex-con clears the origin story, I'm not a convict. I'm not a convict. I'm a baby. Y'all, I fell down today and I hurt my ankle. I fell down today and I hurt my ankle and I don't know where KAVEH is. I wish that there was a search bar. Like, I wish that you could just type, because having to scroll through these heads driving me crazy. I need mushroom dust. Good to know. What are the school levels in America? Traveling. We do kindergarten through 12th grade. So it goes kindergarten, first grade, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Elementary school is K through 5. Middle school is 6 through 8. And high school is 9 through 12. We don't have classes. We don't have like placement classes for different courses. So like we have something called standardized testing. And you take every student in every school everywhere takes the same standardized testing. I'm only saying this because I think that you have something called A levels, and that kind of decides like where you end up. So you take standardized testing, and how well you do on certain things in standardized testing decides where you end up, like from middle school to high school. So in high school, some people would start 9th grade taking like entry level math, and it's like there's it wasn't called like beginner math and it wasn't called entry math, it was called something, but maybe let's just call it math. So the levels for math in high school were math. Levels for math in high school were math, algebra, geometry, trigonometry, calculus, statistics. So there were integrated math 1 and 2. Thank you, Daniel. So you could end up, there were like seven levels of math in high school. My freshman year, I started in geometry. So I skipped the first 2 because of my placement tests. And then I made it all the way up to AP Statistics, and then I literally don't remember being in that classroom more than once because it was in my senior year of high school. But so it's like the same thing for like English levels, like literature, like English meaning literature. You can, there are AP courses. Yeah, I took AP Statistics, and I was taking 2 different AP French classes. And because the test cost money, I was embarrassed I was literally, as soon as I got the classes, and as soon as I found out the tests cost money, I was like, no, I'm okay. I'm not going to take those. I passed the AP test and account for fuck all in college. I didn't mind. I don't know if y'all can get this from us speaking. I'm not an idiot. So I didn't mind the classes. It was just a matter of like, I was like, I don't want to pay money. And I also like I didn't like something about this sounds so dumb, but this is part of it. I would drive myself, like in my senior year, I'd drive myself to school, and I'd get ready in my car, and I stopped going to my AP French class, which was a 0 period. It was like 6 a.m. I stopped going to my French class just because it was bananas. It was essentially like a study group. There were only like 6 of us, and the whole point was we were supposed to be speaking French the whole time, and I just didn't feel that confident. So like I'd get embarrassed trying to speak French in French class, because it's like it felt like it's high school, and like I was a kid, like I don't know. I also got my braces that year, so I was having a hard time with my French because it was harder to speak a language I had been learning when my mouth was different. What am I doing? Oh, I need to go find mushrooms. Let's do this. No, wait. I want to change my team. And then I stopped taking AP Statistics because it was really late in the day. So the way I had set, like I said, I went to a performing arts high school. So the way I had set up my schedule was I was technically supposed to be at school from like 6 a.m. to 2. And then I had a really big gap. From 6 a.m. to noon. And then I had a really big gap until 2 o'clock. My AP Stats class was, because in high school the period of time shifts. I need to plug in my mouse. It would sometimes be really late in the day, and I was like, I woke up at like 5 a.m. to get here. Like, I don't want to be at school until like 3 or 4 o'clock, and then
need a hand?
because then I would have my acting, like I'd have my theater class and my improv class, and dance after that. Like I was like, I don't want to do this. I can't do this. So I stopped going to, I was going to say full price. I stopped going to full-time school, and I would go to my performing arts classes in the afternoon. So sometimes I would make it to statistics, but I stopped. Oh, he's already here. Who do I need? Sucrose.
I can do it.
There we go. Is this the team I wanted? I think this is the team I wanted. Let me plug in my mouse really fast.
The ability to appreciate beauty is an important virtue.
Darling, if I knew what I got on my SATs, I'd tell you. I don't think I ever found out.
Where's my...
Oh, is it plugged in already? Oh, hell yeah. I thought that I had... You can't even hear me, huh? So, you can hear me. Sorry, I thought I had lost the plug for my mouse, and then it was like literally plugged in, which means I plugged my mouse in the other day. I think I plugged it in when I was in a lobby for Valorant, and then I unplugged it because it can't be charging while I'm playing Valorant. It thinks I'm cheating, so the mouse doesn't move. What am I doing? Hunting mushrooms. Sorry. So I go to school, and then like my acting teacher didn't like me. It's weird that like I was a kid. I was in my sophomore year of high school. And people were like, "Oh, try not to get any of the classes with like X acting teacher because he picks favorites." And so like if you're not his favorite, then he won't pick you for anything. And I was like, there's no way, that's not real. Like that's not real life. It's school. Like it's, you know, it's equal opportunity school. And he never did. And that just made me feel self-conscious and sad. Cause it was always like, it was already really weird. Y'all, I'm gonna tell you this. Do things when you do things for fun that other people want to do as a career, and even if you're taking it just as seriously as they are, they don't believe that you have the same, like, not necessarily like ability or drive, but they literally like somehow you are less than. So, well, I don't know, traveling, it's not something, it was high school. It wasn't something you could report somebody for. Like, I was a kid. It was like, the idea was, who cares? I also already was like gaming the system by never going to school, so, you know, you win some, you lose some. But what was I saying? But so the kids that I was in class with when I had that acting teacher, the kids that I was in class with, they like wanted to be professional actors. Like, and this is what, again, now that I'm an adult and I look back on it, the fact that none of them had agents or were going out on professional auditions when we like lived in LA and they had the ability to do that just blows my fucking mind. Like I had kids that I was in class with that we were, you know, we were memorizing scenes, we were performing like one act plays, we were doing plays for the school, like we were doing all this stuff. We took like a writing class, we took a filming class, like we did all these things. And I had these people who didn't like me because they thought I was annoying, which, like, you know, their opinion is whatever. But also the fact that like they were like, "Oh, we want to be professional actors and you don't, so like you suck." And I like, but now that I look back on it and I go, they weren't even auditioning for things. Like they weren't even trying to like book a commercial. Like they weren't trying to like audition to be on the latest Disney Channel. Like they weren't like trying to be extras on things on the weekends. Like I was just like, I wish that I had an adult in my life that I could talk to and be like, these people are talking to me like this and it's making me feel bad because of blah, blah, blah. I wish I had somebody in my life who had the ability to like hear me.
To appreciate beauty is an important virtue.
Stop. Had the ability to hear me and be able to tell me like, you know, like they suck, right? Because they're not even actually trying to pursue the thing that they say they are. These icy ones never give me anything. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Time to know my sword. Let me weave your verse.
That one gave me something. Are you both spicy? Or is just one of you spicy? What? Oh, he gave me something. Okay. would say I wonder if I take away the stimuli, but I don't think that's gonna do anything. Oh my god, there's still... Come here, my dude. Hold on. Sir, come on. Come on down to The Price is Right. Maybe it costs money? No, to audition, it's free.
Stand clear.
You literally, you just look up the auditions. They post them online.
Absorption test.
Like, yeah, it's, if you have an agent and all that racket, it's cool because it's like having like an agent as like, if you're an influencer, like someone who knows people who are doing things to connect you, like that's cool. But even if you're just like going out for like commercial stuff, like you can just look up like there's like a casting website. There's like stuff they post like during pilot season, like there's a lot of things that you can do. There's a lot of things that you can do like totally for free, and you can just go. That's what I'm saying, Win. Like, I wish I had somebody say to me, like, hey, Clarissa, do you understand, like, we don't live nowhere. Like, we live somewhere where they could be doing something. Like, they could be, like literally, our teachers would tell us about, like, auditions for things at, like, local playhouses. That it was like, oh, they're looking for someone... Like, they're looking for, like, a kid, you know, a blah, blah, like, you know, y'all should audition, like. Oh my god, Rhett, I forgot to tell you! I had a summit thing for work this week. Someone as part of the summit talked about that baseball team. Like, they talked about like the improbability of them winning,
Outlines your fate.
and the room was just crickets because somebody was just like, what is sports ball? They were like, what is sports ball? How I do? Yeah. And I literally, I was like, they showed like a picture of all the guys like rushing the field. And I was like, I wish I knew what that guy's number was or what he looked like. Cause I was like, I know somebody. I relate to what is sports ball. Yeah, I know. But like when somebody, I guess it was really weird for me because it was like, I like sports. Literally, token phrase, I like sports. And there were people on there who were like making fun of these people who were like talking, like using these sports analogies. And I was like, why you do, you know? Don't punch me, mushroom. I was like, why are you, like, you're being rude to these people who took time to, like, plan a presentation for us. Yeah, because it was over Zoom. So it was like, there were people in the Zoom chat being like, oh, I don't even know what sports is. And it's like, okay, then shut your mouth. Like, I don't relate. Traveling's like, I don't support people being mean. Is there a mushroom over here? That's a celiac. Fuck. Okay, so the spicy mushrooms don't count. If it's in a spicy place, the mushrooms don't count. What about sports entertainment? It's not a belt, it's a title. Oh my god, I'm in a spicy area.
Explore the area ahead of us later.
Paimon, I literally can't.
How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
Oh my god!
Later.
Wait, no, back me up there.
We explore the area ahead of us later. How about we explore the
Paimon, shut up! Oh my god! Where's he going?
later?
Where is he running off to? Why can't Paimon? I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the rock.
Ahead of us later.
Oh my god! Ah. Ah. Oh. Oh my god!
Ahead of us later.
That was not real. Her doing that when I was safe was not real. Oh my god.
Absorption test. Animal test 6308. Stand clear. Swirl. Mark.
Watch and learn. Sight clear.
No, my sword. Animal test 6308.
Come at me.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Time to act.
Deflect.
I'm sorry, that just gave me a tummy ache.
Scanning.
That was too much. I know that I complain a lot. But and I had a shitty time in high school, but I recognize that lots of people had a shitty time in high school. Some people had more shitty times. Somehow, even though I had people who were just like, no, you're dumb or annoying or whatever, I never had anybody like physically bully me. Or say things that like
Outlines your fate. Let me.
I think were, at least not that I remember, say things that like
Enhanced animal module 70.
were too mean, you know? So I know that some people did not have a positive experience in high school, and I just want to say that I'm glad that you kept it on. And that now you've chosen to play this video game. Can you... Excuse me, did you just sneeze on me? What was that? What was that? What was that? It was so tiny.
Sight clear.
It was literally the tiniest sneeze ever.
No, my sword. Absorption test.
Breaking new ground. Scanning. Hey-ya!
Stand clear. Rain cutter.
Sight clear.
He's allergic to himself. Kat, I'm glad you made it through high school. This bird, on the other hand, I fucking hate this guy. I hate the sound he makes. I hate the way that that bird looks. Bye, TK. I know that I think over here there's some on top of the mushroom. I know every time it navigates me to it, and I'm always like, oh, okay. Oh, maybe it's over there. I think maybe it's closer to these ones. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yes.
Animal hypostasis simulation. Absorption test.
Come at me. Take. Scatter.
Stand clear.
Depending on how my day goes tomorrow, maybe I'll try to finish Kirby. On Twitch after stream, or maybe I'll play Kirby on Sunday. I just really want to play Kirby because I feel like if I don't finish Kirby, then I can't play other games. And I really want to play the Yoshi's Island game. I want to play the Yoshi's Island game, and I want to play this. I have to prioritize because Yoshi's Island I'll have forever. I want to prioritize. Amazon Luna has Lego DC villains, and while that does sound like the most B-rated game, I'm in love with Lego games. I love them so much. I love the sound design. I love the way that like the UI is, the UX, the whole everything about it. I love it. I love the Lego games. They're like a comfort. But because they are all the same, I am completely unwilling to buy them. So the fact that one of them is free on Amazon Luna tickles my funny bone. I'm looking for mushrooms, and I'm trying to remember. There's some at the bottom of a waterfall. Is it this waterfall? Oh my god, there's some right here. Oh shit, he's burnt. Fuck. Can you, no, now you're burning both of you dipshit. Okay, what if I run away? What if I disappear? What if I go, you know what? You didn't notice me. Will he unburn? You should prioritize Bad Boys 2 for PS2. Well, there's the Lego. There's the Lego DC villains game, and then there is also Resident Evil 2. And I want to play both of them because I asked some people who are familiar with the franchise, and I was like, is there like a baby mode for these games? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, do you mean it? Is there really a baby mode? And they were like, yeah, there's a baby mode. Like, you don't, they were like, it doesn't have to be really hard. And I was like, do you promise? And they were like, yeah. So I want to play the Lego game, I want to play Resident Evil 2, and then I want to play
A process of elimination.
Yoshi's Story.
Stand clear. Animal test 6308. Rain outlines your fate.
How did you get spicy? Oh, you're just a bitch. Okay. You're not actually spicy. You're just hitting me.
Scanning.
Witness the power of good luck.
Yeah, the last Lego game I played was Jurassic Park. Not Jurassic World, it was just Jurassic Park. And then I was like, I was like, oh, do I really want to play these if they're just the movies? Like, do I really, like, is that what I want to do? Because I was, like, I was just speed running them because I was like, I don't care about the like, I know what the story is. I don't need to see the story. And then I was like, oh, the market for these are babies who haven't seen these movies. Like, it's babies who don't know the story. And I was like, that's understandable.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Watch and learn. Ha! Sight clear. Ha!
Stand clear. Animal test 6308. Stand clear. Enhanced animal module.
Scanning.
Time to act.
Cool.
Body and mind.
Even Lego Juniors create and cruise. I don't know about that one. Including Lego City Undercover. What are you talking about? Oh, I've played all the Lego games. They're good, right? Cat, they're good. You have the Lego Harry Potter games on multiple consoles? Yes. I remember the first Lego game I played was Lego Indiana Jones because my grandma was obsessed with Indiana Jones. We would ride the ride at Disneyland. And so when it came out on Legos, when it came out on, like, I liked video games, and when it came out on Lego video game, I was like, oh my god, this is I love this. I love this. I want to play. And it was fun. It was fun for me because I was like, oh my god, what is that? Spicy guy? Oh, okay. I was like, this is so cool. I love this. And then when like I said, the last one I played was Lego Jurassic Park. I was like, are they just like farming me for money with these? Are they actually trying to make a good game? Hi, Vincent. Do I play Honkai Star Rail? No, I have no interest in it. I realized that I am not going to sacrifice my joy of life for a gacha game that, like, plenty of other people are already playing. You don't need to see me play it. I'm good. I'd rather spend my time doing other things, like getting marginally better at Valorant or learning to draw. Hi, Nightwing. I don't know, actually. Let's take a peek. The artifact set I have on Xingqiu. This is my Xingqiu build. He's level 70 of 80. That is not what I want. He has 30, 105, 272 hydro damage bonus. I gave him Sacrificial Sword. It's R2. I can make other refinements, but because can only occur once every 26 seconds? Oh. The refinement makes it to where it can occur every 22 seconds. Huh. Good to know, good to know, good to know. I didn't realize that the refinements reduce the cooldown time. Because somebody has the sacrificial bow. Whatever. I'm not going to get... Oh, it was... No, never mind. I'm not getting distracted. I have a 4-piece Emblem of Severed Fate. I was farming Emblem because I wanted these pieces for Yaimiko. And I was also looking to try and get a couple of them for Yoimiya. And I ended up not liking them on Yoimiya. So I bumped them. But I ended up with a ton of Emblem pieces. So if I ever get Raiden on this account... Oh, that's what I was going to go for next! Was it here? No, I was going to go for that on Asia. I was going to try and get C2 Raiden. So look, also, this helm isn't even leveled up all the way. Where do we start? Feather? Flower? Crit rate, attack, ER, crit damage, ER. I tried to farm pieces. I tried to farm predominantly... energy recharge because I wanted him to have a ton. So yeah. That's my, I don't know if that helps. Oh, also, he's C3. He could probably do more damage if I leveled up his auto attack. Blech. I like Xingqiu. Xingqiu is, oh my gosh. It took me a long time to build him, and then once I did, I use him all the time. I'm hunting mushrooms. I've hunted enough mushrooms now that I am, oh, I think, actually, correction. Let me go see if I can craft these. I need 2 chunky green rocks, and I need 3 2-star dusts. Rocks first. Dun, 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 dun. How y'all doing? What was I thinking? I love you. I appreciate you. I hurt my ankle. It still, I think it's gonna, it feels okay right now because I'm sitting down, but I think when I go to stand up to go to bed, it's gonna hurt. And I'm scared. I'm gonna elevate it while I'm sleeping, but I'm scared that I'm gonna wake up and it's gonna look crazy. I'm probably gonna wrap it before I go to bed. I don't have like an ace bandage. I was just gonna wrap it in a scarf. Do you think that's fine? Do you think if I wrap my ankle in a silk scarf, it will help treat it? I'm gonna try. So it's rest, ice, compression, elevation. So I'm gonna try that because you're only supposed to like ice things intermittently. Dust. Oh my god, I can make 25? Holy shit. Well, I just need 3 right now. I need 3 of these. Oh no, I only need 2. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Ooh.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating. It's good to get out and stretch your legs once in a while. People aren't made to stay cooped up inside all the time.
Do, 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 do. You got C0 Layla from the Weapon Banner? The car you want is on the website now. Yo, that's cool. Does that mean that somebody else is going to scoop it up? Or like you knew it was there and it wasn't on the website yet?
Where's my key? Not again.
You're going tomorrow morning? Oh, okay.
My horizons have been broadened. I hope I can hold on to this feeling.
Did his animation make it so where he couldn't finish his thought? They said they only had it in red. They had 1 in transit, and they haven't. Great. Oh, great.
Where's my key?
Well, and that's the thing too for a big brand like Carmex. If you saw it on the website somewhere else, like at another location, they just like can ship it. They could be like, "Oh, you want it? We'll take care of coordinating all the like the terms and stuff, and before you sign the paperwork, like in that, because it takes time, they keep you there because they want you to stress out. Eat breakfast before you go. Bring a water bottle. Oh, you're buying it somewhere else. Eat breakfast. Bring a water bottle. Because they try to wear you down. They will be incredibly kind, but they want you to be like tired and confused so they can take advantage of you. I need more dusts. Do I have enough books? Kind of. Yeah, hell yeah. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go balls to the wall. I'm gonna make all my dusts. Yeah, I mean, they're in the business of making money, but they aren't going to be like rude to you. Take a pen and paper, like a notepad, not your phone, because sometimes if you're taking notes on your phone, people can think that you're being rude. Like it's not that you're doing anything explicitly rude. It's just people sometimes get the feeling that you're being disingenuous. Oh my goodness. Sorry, I'm typing in the chat because Kat has their hearing aids out, so if I talk, they can't. If I talk, they can't hear me, but if I type, they can obviously see it. Oh my gosh. No, I'm out of dusts. Okay. I have not enough books either, but can I make more silver books? Like, could I make more silver books? Or do I even need to? Wait, hold on. Welcome, talents. These can both go up to 9. And if they're at 7 now, that means they're technically at 4. Sorry, I can cap at 6. So I can level them both up 2 more times. Like I have two more levels worth because this one's stuck. I have 2 more levels worth to ascend them. So can I make more silver books? Because then I'll farm mushrooms. So I can make 15. Oh my god. Okay. Let's farm mushrooms. We're gonna use the interactive map. Oh. I don't know, Cat. How am I supposed to know? I'm injured. All my blood is in my ankle right now. It's not in my brain. It's not in my brain. Were those ret-generated messages? You could... Traveling. Can you hear me typing? It was me. I was typing. Ow. I fell down today. Literally, I'm putting my ankle up on my desk. It hurts. Oh, there's fungus in the chasm. Oh, let's go get those. Things I've said. I fell down today. I'm a baby. I was once a literal child, but also still am. What I love for some behind the scenes of making my wishing video is I cut it down. I cut it down for the visual first, and then I was gonna get rid of. Did you just hear me swallow? I'm thirsty. I was like, holy shit. Chasm. I was gonna get rid of the audio. I gave it a backing track that I liked, and I was, oh my god, and I was gonna get rid of, oh my god, what's happening? There's something stuck to my thumb. Hold on. I was gonna get rid of the audio, and then I was listening. I put the audio in because I was just listening. I was checking the rough cut, and what I loved is that I cut it in such a good, not a good way, but I cut it in such a way that somehow I lucked out, and you get like a one-liner from me every once in a while. And I was like, well, these are making me laugh. Like, I can't not keep them in. I'm in the wrong place. There's slimy boys here. There's slimy boys. What am I looking at? Is this the same map? The hell? There's slimy boys here? I'm just gonna mark them so then I can go get them. So I can be like, oh, this is generally the right place. Yeah, there's supposed to be slimy boys where I'm at. Is an enemy is an enemy a unique drop? I'm realizing it may not be. Oh my god, hold on. I'm just gonna look at this. I think that I need to go underground. I think I need to go underground. Hold on. Oh, I'm in the wrong place. Please hold. I am in the wrong place. I need to be... Oh, I need to be where... I want to be where the people are. I need to be here. How do you get there again? I go... This path goes under. Oh, you know what I can do? No. Teleportation points. No. Shoot. Under... Like, showing, like, the levels of the map is not a thing in the chasm. I wish that... You know what I wish they developed for the interactive map? I wish that you can... I still need to level up my flashlight. I have...
My latest design.
It's level 8.
But there's still room for improvement.
It's not level 10, it's just level 8.
Make my finishing touches before the deadline creeps up.
So it's like, almost complete? I'm trying to remember. Is it this? Okay, let me teleport to here, and then maybe it's this path. Let me mark it. Let me mark it out so then I can navigate to it, and let me teleport. This is just a cave. This is not anything. This is just a cave. Underground waterway. Is it... Does it connect here? Let me navigate. Teleport. The blue circle. You didn't know what it was until I was looking for the last rock and you realized the game was helping me. Yeah, because it's like once you get it, I think it's like once you get it to level 8, every time you turn it on, if you're missing a rock, it tells you, it goes, hey, there's a rock over here. And so the one that I need is in the area I think that I'm trying to get to right now. I just like honestly could not, same thing, I could not be asked to like figure out how to get in there. Also, do you want to know something really funny? So I was farming, and theoretically still am because I haven't claimed them, farming achievements on my Asia account, right? The one I still don't have that I literally never could be bothered to try and get is this one of like talking to all the phrases, like going up to them without your flashlight and reading them. I just didn't care. I was like, oh well. Okay, so this is what happened last time. Was I was coming over here and then being like, I'm confused. Because somehow this connects you. So I'm here now, and this is literally what I'm at. But this is above me, and I'm pretty sure I have to climb up to it. Unless it's here. These connect, though. This pathway goes together. So unless it's like a secret tunnel. Let me turn around and see, because I think that it looks like there's like a doorway here. So if I turn around and go along this, if there's a doorway. Where am I looking? Here, so a little bit past it. No, wait. Navigate. Delete. Let me go up there. Do not throw popsicles at me, motherfucker! Hi, Isadora. You have a hearing aid dryer do it for you. That's funny.
Animal test 6308.
Oh shit. Yo, I think I'm stuck in a rock. Hold on. Can I ascend further? Shoot, no. I can get up there, but I shouldn't climb. I shouldn't try to climb. I also went the wrong way. Oh, it's back the other way? Okay, wait. So I was kind of going the right direction, but I was in fact going the wrong direction. Let me see if let's delete this. I am thinking that this is the right thing, but I don't know how to get there right now. So we could try getting, I think it has 2 entrances. So let's try going here. It was 69,420 in your heart. I'm doing all of this to get to slimes, by the way. The would be easier to get to in Sumeru, but I've just decided I must have these ones. Okay, so that is not a door. That is just ooze. Oh. Cause there was a sequel with Dakota Johnson, right? There was a sequel with Dakota Johnson that was in the same world, but not directly about the events. Right? Is this it? Is this what I was looking for the whole time? I want to be where the people are. This isn't right. Gosh darn it. You know what it is? It's a little bit past wherever you find those Fatui dudes. Which is one of these secret paths. Hmm. What is a fire and why does it? What's the word? Burn. Hi, Royal. Mary Elizabeth Winston. It wasn't Dakota Johnson? Yo, that's crazy. I don't know what that movie was then. Who are the other people? My foot's falling asleep from being on my desk. There were multiple people though. John Goodman kidnapped 2 people, I thought. Oh, hey. Do I have the key for that? No. Sure don't. Shoot, this is not the right place either. Butts. Okay. I give up. I'm gonna look in Sumeru. I'm a baby and I quit easily. Hi, Daxman. Hi, Squid. Daxman, was today the wrestling day? Oh, also, happy Cinco de Mayo. Happy Cinco de Mayo if it's a holiday that is near and dear to your heart. I just realized it is the 5th. Okay, I knew there were a ton of mushrooms over here. They're underground? Never mind. Not interested. There's 831 mushrooms on this map. Do you think that's enough? Do you think that there's enough? Do you think I'll get all the ones that I need? I don't know. I might run out. I might run out. There's some here. Oh! Daxman, did you go see Bad Baby today? Bad Baby. Bad Bunny? Oh shit, the mushrooms are spicy. Is he spicy? This one is... That is not the color he's meant to be. He is unwell. If I heal them, will they become unspicified? I doubt it. I doubt it. I don't want these ones. I don't want them. They're spicy. Bad Bunny, but you don't live in Puerto Rico? I don't know. You could have gone to Puerto Rico. You have the ability to buy a plane ticket. You don't live in Antarctica. You probably have a passport.
Yeah. Body and mind. Rain outlines your fate.
It only costs like $150 to fly to Florida. I can't imagine it costs much more to go to Puerto Rico.
Absorption test. Animal test 6308. Absorption. Swirl. Mark.
Come at me. Sight clear.
Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy. Wait, you had said we knew where you were gonna be on Cinco de Mayo. Did you mean watching the Guardians of the Galaxy movie? Was I supposed to know that you were a huge Marvel fan? Your name is a reference to wrestling, right? Oh, but Dave Bautista's in it. Wait, did you see Knock at the Cabin in the Woods? A Knock at the Cabin. Cabin in the Woods. A Knock at the Cabin. That's what it is. It's just a Knock at the Cabin. Did you see that? Would you support a Batista bomb even in a dramatic movie? Everyone's been saying it's good. Yes. Do you know why I think that this is gonna sound shady, and I don't know how I mean it, but I could not imagine a universe in where a Guardians of the Galaxy movie would be bad, because they're essentially 3-hour-long music videos of your favorite songs with like zingers in between. So like there could be no plot at all and people would still like them.
Scanning. Breaking new ground. Huh.
Stand clear. Animal test 6308. Absorption test.
Here you are. Scatter.
Animal test 6308.
It's like they really figured out the formula, because like I said, there should be no universe in which those movies do poorly.
Sight clear. Huh.
No, my sword.
I think that the second movie,
A valiant endeavor.
I think if I recall correctly, the second movie was a music video that was somehow supposed to be an origin story for one of our characters, but also
Time to act.
feature heavily like the damaging subplot of like how the Thanos snap affected people and like the events of Endgame and stuff.
Absorption test.
Endgame and Warzone? War Games? Well, I don't remember all the names of the movies, but it like had like instead also it was like, wait, did James Gunn direct the third one too? Did who Oh wait, am I running towards this or away from it? Oh,
Animal test 6308.
I think there's a couple more mushrooms I missed. Hold on. Maybe not. I think I got them. Okay. Ow, my hair.
It's already out.
I need every mushroom I can get. So the couple over here. Absolutely not. The second one took place before Infinity War. Okay. So, but wait, so there's two halves, right? There, like, is Infinity War the second one or the first one? What's the first one? Thanos snaps? Infinity War is the first one. So I think it was like, so then it's the reverse of like, they couldn't do too much Because they already had a bunch coming up with the other movies. So, like, it couldn't have too much story. And they had to do the other things. But it also had to be an origin story about mushrooms. You know what it also, why it's bad? Because it literally stole its plot from an episode of Futurama. Rhett can back me up on this. Hi, Anthea. Like, the second Guardians of the Galaxy movie is an episode of Futurama that told the same story more succinctly.
That's close enough.
In 22 minutes.
Stand clear.
I wonder if that could be an achievement of just killing all those guys. Can you not? Can you leave me alone? I'm in the wrong place. Am I? No, I'm in the right place. There's supposed to be a mushroom here. Oh my god, there's so many over here. Holy shit. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. There's a ton. There's also a ton here. So let's do this. Let's teleport to here. You don't think you watched the same movie? Oh, here. Let me, Futurama episode with Ed O'Neill. There's a man, his name is, they didn't get Ed O'Neill. Always, whereas Alcazar references you missed in Futurama. Who's Ed O'Neill's real wife? Catherine Rissoff. Cute. Alcazar Morris. Oh, he's not actually voiced by Ed O'Neill. Oh, this is a forum from 2003. I need you to see this. I need you to see this. Y'all, look at this. I just found the past on the internet. This has nothing to do with what I am streaming right now. You need to see it. Are you ready? You're gonna eat. I'm gonna set the stage for you here. Imagine a time. That's it. That's all I have. This is the past. I just found the past. Oh shit. My screen is like way too big. Hold on. Dun, 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 dun. And then let me. Is it this one? Let me get just a little bit bigger. I just found the past. Are you ready? So, I thought that the episode of Futurama that I was talking about had an extra bit because I thought that Ed O'Neill voiced the character in the episode that I was thinking of. It's not Ed O'Neill, and that's how I ended up in this deep part of the internet. I don't know how. This was literally when I searched Futurama episode with Ed O'Neill. This is the first thing that came up. This was literally the first thing that Google populated. A forum from 2003. Planet Express Employee Lounge. Planet Express, the Futurama Employee Lounge, the Futurama message board. Design and support by Can't Get Enough Futurama. The Futurama General Futurama Forum. Recheck weird scenes. Alcazar and Morris striking resemblance. I just noticed, this is from 2003, Liquid Emperor. I just noticed as I looked at a frame grab of Morris 20-something years ago from Leela's Homeworld and compared it to a frame grab of Alcazar. The two look extremely alike. Let me show. I don't know if it's been brought up before. I couldn't find a good thread for it, so I made one. So, this means Morris is Leela's dad. Her real dad. Yeah. Morris is Leela's dad. And Alcazar is a man who pretends to be from the same world Leela is before she's found her parents. And then the beat here is this person responded 20 minutes later. They were ready. On 11/23. Was that Thanksgiving? 11/23, 2003. What day of the week was November 23rd, 2003? A Sunday. This was either the Sunday after Thanksgiving or the Sunday before. I was literally a baby at this time. Same. Is that hard to accept? I mean, Alcazar was trying to look a lot like whatever Leela's race would be. It's only logical he would look similar to someone from that species if he got it right. Anyways, there's a few differences. Morris's hair isn't the same color as Alcazar and has a little more Romanesque features. Like, look at the bump in his cheek. Where were the images? November 27th. So this was the weekend before. Oh my God. That's crazy. I guess scrolling style only leave you that many ways of drawing Cyclops male. I mean, the characters don't have eyebrows or chins. The eyes predetermined to be large, and the hair is purple. They were two minutes later. PCC Fred, 2 minutes later. Would it have killed him to give Al some more hair? They gave him that hair because he's supposed to look like Ed O'Neill / Al Bundy. Morris has that hair in the flashback because he's bald in the present. I forgot about the MWC homage. Wait, that means I look like Al Bundy too. Time to go watch more Married with Children. Is it really an homage to Married with Children? Does anyone actually like that show? I hated Leela at first because she was played by that annoying woman, Erg. I need to set this up for you. Married with Children was one of the most popular sitcoms. Like, it went into syndication. It was on for years. It made I think Fox so much money. So this person being like, did anybody actually like that show? I hated Leela at first because she was played. So she knows, I forget what the actress's name is, but this person knows the actress from Married with Children and is watching Futurama. So they were an adult watching Married with Children, and then an adult watching Futurama, and then still an adult on this forum in 2003. And they don't understand how making things works to be like, why would Matt Groening not pay reference to another equally popular Fox TV show? This is crazy. I love that everyone has a different profile picture. That's sending me. And that they're all PNGs. I think from memory that Leela's mother has normal arms. So when you see her in the background, in I second that emotion. They lost 2 whole rules over the Atlantic. Some people like that show. It's fine balance between a good homage and good-natured teasing. Peggy was annoying, but Katie Sagal is actually pretty talented. I recently started to watch her new show, 6 Simple Rules for Dating My Teenage Daughter. They lost 2 whole rules over the Atlantic. The character design on DVDs. Oh my God. Oh, they're asking why was it not Ed O'Neill? Because he hates Fox. There's originally a spoiler box here saying what I thought, and then I noticed it was simply the plot of the episode and had it removed. It consisted of... You think? Because that's only the plot of the whole damn episode. Oh, they tried and he wanted no part of it. Okay, so I need to know what happens if I click these things. Leela's mom had tentacle for arms. It looks like she originally had human arms. So, like Maggie, she lost her baby arms. I want to see. If I open the chat, what do you think happens? I'm going to click away just in case it tries to dox me. Hold on. Nickname. Baby tentacles. Baby tentacle. It might take some time for the chat to load. Be patient. The server back to Peel closes this chat. Yeah. there's nothing here. I just like picked a username and then it's trying to open the chat, but the application requires Java support and I don't think I have Java. I'm obsessed. Oh my god. This is from yesterday. I just heard myself scream in the other room. This is from yesterday. Oh my god. There are people using this website right now. Holy shit. On Shades of Absolutely Fabulous, researchers at Linköping University and the KTH Roland have developed the first transistor made of wood. My Killbot features loose notes and a machine gun, but a transistor made of wood is technology. Does not compute. Head explodes. During a future episode, Insane in the Mainframe, at what exact time stop does former used car dealer malfunctioning Eddie exclaim, I barely exploded at all. Obviously, everyone on Peel already knows that's just silly, although it is technically funny. A question. Actually answer because it's Jeopardy. Something I got wrong above my shame. Along the lines of the episode has this production number. Could well be a high difficulty one for most Peel members. Personally, I have a margin of error at least plus or minus one season for an embarrassingly high number of episodes. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is... Oh my god. This is crazy. This zapping bat, I think, is single-handedly keeping this place alive. Mop bucket. Spicy Cajun containers. It's like device for optimally separating it. Wow. 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 Yesterday, off-topic discussion. What? I have no understanding of what I just experienced. Oh my god, look at how beautiful that is. That version of the internet has existed for as long for as long as most of us have been alive. Some of you, it's been around longer than you've been alive. To think that something on the internet could be older than me boggles my mind. Wait, did that even exist before 2000 when did Futurama start? Oh, wait. I know the answer to that question. 1999. Yeah.
I haven't been out in a while.
That's the plot of the entire series. That was crazy. Y'all. I would have... You know what I think would be so fun? Discovering the old internet. That was so cool. Oh no, there's a monster. We'll leave him alone. I think it would be so cool to find parts of the internet that are still working. Like, you know how people were like the Disney Toon games and like Neopets? Well, Neopets still exists. Futurama, I want to say was on Netflix. I feel like Rhett would know. Rhett is like a human catalog of where things are streaming. Are the mushrooms in the robot? It doesn't say they're in the robot. Are they in the robot? It doesn't say they're in the robot. Let me go back. Because there's mushrooms up here. It's nowhere in the US right now. Oh, bummer. Hi, Tumbir. Look at him. He's just trying to... be... No, don't fight. I was gonna let you live. Don't fight me. Leave me alone. Shh, Paimon. Shh. 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 Stop. It's on Hulu, but only the actually good version, not the reboot. There's mushrooms over here. I'm farming mushrooms. And I'm just doing it on X Games mode, apparently. Like, I'm doing all the farming on hard mode.
You are not welcome here.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Where do you think you're... Huh. Watch and learn. Huh. Come at me.
Absorption test. Swirl.
Deflect.
Traveling, you live in a different country!
Stand clear. Absorption test. No, my sword.
None of those guys were mushrooms. Holy shit, this is a big box.
Excellent.
Why is this game telling me there's mushrooms when there's not? Why am I being trolled? All I want is mushrooms. And what it gives me instead is just a vast wasteland of sadness. Do you think that there's mushrooms on top? Let me go across. Because there's supposed to be mushrooms over here too. I think I'm just being trolled. But like, underground where? Under the robot? In the robot? You don't have Adult Swim in the US. Adult Swim is like a... Paimon, can you shut up? Adult Swim is like not a channel, right? But like, people's licensing agreements are different as well. Oh, hell yeah, mushrooms.
Time to act. Rain outlines your fate. Let me read you a verse.
Sorry, I'm trying to deactivate them.
6308. Stand clear. Absorption test. Animal hypostasis emulation.
No! Oh no! God damn it, Sucrose. After all that, I lit them on fire! I don't have cable. I'm simple. I spend my time playing video games on the internet. My version of cable is other humans playing video games on the internet. Ow. I have the hiccups. Ow. Well, Rhett said that it's on Hulu. Oh my god, look at all the eggs up here.
Body and mind. Time to act. Treasure hunting. A valiant endeavor. Body and mind.
The idea of having to run all the way up the robot arm to get inside of him is like not like that seems not right. Because also the robot arm is broken.
Time to act. Body and mind.
Man, your girl just wants some mushrooms. See, this is just a literal tunnel to nowhere. Yeah. I'm gonna die. And we're fine. Okay. Checking the map. Cartoon Network is really funny. Not Cartoon Network is really funny. Futurama is really funny. It made me laugh a lot. It was great that it I guess still has a lot of like
Body and mind. Time to act.
for being like a future sci-fi show, a lot of the comedy isn't based on the fact that it's the future. It's like still just like people being dumb, having like real life experiences. And then it's fun how it plays with like different tropes, because it's like you have people who you think are, why are there no mushrooms anywhere I go? Anywhere that it says there's supposed to be mushrooms, there's fucking nothing. Whoever marked these out is a troll. Like, they're an actual troll. And once again, I hope that both sides of their pillow are always hot. It's just a workplace comedy. Yeah. Hi, Unit. How's it going? The future is just a framing device? Yeah. Unit, have you been on the internet for a long time? We just looked at a web forum from 2003. Like, there's supposed to be mushrooms here. Ugh. This game hates me.
Body and mind.
It's like that famous Jonas Brothers song. I went to the year 3000. I went to the year 3000. No, not today, Unit. I mean, like, in your life. I mean, in your life. No. I mean, like, have you been on the internet for a large part of your life? I went to the year 3000. Not much has changed, but they live underwater. And your great-great-great-granddaughter is doing fine, doing fine. What is it? And then there's like a rap for no reason. Jonas Brothers songs always had like a no reason rap.
Body and mind.
Underwater. Oh, and then it goes, I took a trip to the year 3000. Something, 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 something. Dun, 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 dun. It has like a little breakdown. There are no mushrooms anywhere. I am in the desert. I am starving. Looking for sweet mushrooms. There we go. There's some. Oh, I took a trip to the year 3000. This song had gone multi-platinum. Everybody bought our second album.
Witness the power of Gua.
Sight clear. Breaking new ground.
Animal test 6308. Stand clear.
Scanning.
I'm remembering it as it comes to me. Hi, little guy. What are you doing? You picking up poos? Are you busy? He's working. He's a working man. Look out. He's working here. His face is just in the sand. He is not programmed correctly. He's literally, this ball is on nothing. You're a working man. You're a hard-working boy. What are you doing? What happens with the poo now that you're done with it? It's literally steaming. You just walk away? Oh, all your hard work. Yeah, you're coming home with me. Thank you. More mushrooms up here.
Come at me.
Absorption test. Animal test 6308. Absorb.
Scanning. Come at me. Scanning.
What I think is so interesting what I think is so interesting about marketing in our modern time is that, like, say the Jonas Brothers are like on tour or something right now, right? And I have seen a bunch of people who are like TikTokers / like they repost their content on Instagram, blah blah blah, like posting about going to see the Jonas Brothers and like posting to their followers like reels and stuff that they've made with the Jonas Brothers, right? And all I think about is that, like, when artists were making music in the past, the way advertising worked was pretty much probably like everything was pay to play. So like you had to pay to have your stuff end up out in front of people, essentially. Like you had to like pay to get it on the radio stations. You had to like go on like massive like tours, like meeting all these VJs, like doing meet and greets and stuff, where it's like you can't, like, the limit does not exist. Like the amount of money does not exist for a band these days to create like a short form video content with an influencer that has like millions of followers. Like you can't pay for that kind of advertising. And it's like the way that like these bands are getting it by just being like, oh my god, yeah, like look, we're buddies, like just getting it through the illusion of being like, yeah, like we're bros, like come hang out with me at my show, like I know your name, like we're joking. Like I'm sure it's like not actually that insidious, but for some people it probably is. And I just think that's very interesting. I think that marketing, advertising, all that stuff is so interesting these days, because like the amount of money the amount of money that is poured into digital marketing is like hundreds of times more than like print marketing. And it's because like I'm trying to figure out where I am on this map. Hold on. I don't think I can speak and do this at the same time. It says there's a bunch here. Was I over there? No. Or maybe I was, because I remember running into this thing. And it's like the reason digital marketing gets so much money poured into it is because that like it converts the fastest. Like if you see an ad for something online and you are in the mood to be buying something at that, I can't get any of that stuff. You're in the mood to be buying something at that time. It has the fastest conversion of any other marketing. And conversion means like from like traffic that moves to purchase. So it's like essentially say an ad is served to 1,000 people. So like your traffic is 1,000. The amount of people that converts to customers is the fastest compared to any other form of marketing. Every time I say 3,000.
When I'm under the sun for too long. It's a similar feeling to pulling an all-nighter on a work project.
I also get sun sickness. I can't find any mushrooms. Just by the way. You're gonna be hungry for mushrooms for a long time because I can find literally none. Look at that. None. This is tough. Where am I right now? I also just want to talk to you. I don't want to play this game anymore. I just want to talk about stuff. And it's hot and my ankle hurts. Why did you get a notification? Oh, like you got pinged? Someone was like, yo, cat. You into this? Ow. Gone to Darbyville. Okay, there's a bunch over here. I'm on it. I'm opening up my office door. It's too hot. Yes, mushrooms. Traveling, why you gotta say weird stuff to people? Why can't you just let them live? We let you live.
Squirrel, mark two, ring cutter.
Come at me.
The process of elimination. Flicker.
Stand clear. Absorption test.
Sight clear. Feast your eyes.
Witness the power of Google.
Oh, I wasted that. My bad.
Here you are.
Oh, how long does this event have left? 9 days. Okay, I have plenty of time.
Scanning.
Animal test 60. Rain outlines your fate. Animal hypostasis simulation.
Get sucked. Go. Go, get sucked. Yeah. Yeah. Hup. Hip. A hip. A hop. Hippity dippity. Don't stop. Put it the bang bang boogie. I'll stop the boogie. Do the boogie the beat. I said a hip hop. Do 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 do. Bum bum. Ba-da-da-da-da. Am I? Is this where I am? No. What? No. I haven't even. Oh, am I? Hold on. I'm facing the wrong way. Okay. No. Wait. What? That's gone to Darvaville. No. This is gone to Darvaville. You don't stop. Look at the board. That, okay. That's gone to Darvaville. So then there's more here. I think those are the ones I just got. And there's more up here. Oh my god, there's so many. Okay, these guys are... You're already burnt? How are you burnt? You're all burnt. I don't want to fight you. Keep your business to yourself. Or only one of you is burnt. Okay, hold on.
Scanning.
Absorption test. Stand clear. Absorption test.
Heck yeah, we got some spores. Let's go. Let's go.
Scatter.
Recommended for you notification. Interesting.
Come at me.
Stand clear. Animal test 6308. Yeah.
Scanning. A new discovery.
Bum, bum, ba-dun, dun, 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 dun. Okay, so I got those. I'm zooming the wrong way on this map. Oh yeah, there are so many over here. Okay, hold on. Ooh. Did we talk about this already? Did y'all watch the most recent episode of Oshinoko? Are you keeping up? Are you keeping up with the Oshinoko? It's like weird to be watching a TV show week to week. God damn it, he just got himself burnt.
No, my soul.
You little idiots! Get away from the fire!
Enhanced animal modules.
Come at me. Breaking new ground.
Body and mind.
He lit himself on fire. I don't understand why the toasty mushrooms have to hang out near... I don't want to go down there. Why the toasty mushrooms have to hang out near danger. Oh, shoot. These are spicy ones. They're being burnt to death. You watched Friday Night SmackDown. How'd that go?
Time to act.
Did The Miz do really well? The Miz only appears on Raw. Why? Who made up that rule? Why can't you be on all the things? Large portions of the show were in Spanish because it took place in Puerto Rico. That's cool.
My family makes ornate umbrellas that block.
What is that death line? What?
I am the brightest. I have taught you everything I know.
What is that? What is that line?
Rain outlines your. Huh? No, my witness the. Let me. Rain cutter, body and mind. Time to act.
I've heard him say all these
Excellent.
lines.
Treasure hunt. I hope we find long lost change. I can no longer. May my final stand be a monument to chivalry. Come, I have devised a plan. Tread carefully. A minor setback. I let my guard down. Not good. May knowledge guide you. Chivalry will never die. For justice.
He didn't say. What was he saying? Was it about rain?
My family makes ornate umbrellas that block neither rain nor shine. Their sole purpose is for decoration upon a wall.
And then I murdered him. Oh my god, poor guy.
Body and no, my sword. Time to act.
Uh-oh.
Rain outlines your fate.
I'm on a stealth mission. I literally feel like there's always so many mushrooms that I don't even know what to do about them. And now there's none. And then there's Mod. Oh, okay.
Excellent.
You can't write this RNG. Never have I ever tried to get that chest here. First try. First try. That's fucking crazy. If you aren't familiar, so that the chest I just got is RNG. If you pop that bubble, some days there's like an enemy or like a meat or like a crystal fly, and then one day there will be a chest that has that fence blueprint in it, and you need that fence blueprint for Cole's friendship like gift set for your teapot. And the fact that it is literally up to RNG is crazy. And what's also crazy is that I just got it on the first go. That was so dope. Fully no cap, because if I had been trying to get it on my other accounts, I mark like how many days it takes, so then everyone is on the same page about like what my suffering is. That was so cool. That was so cool.
Time to act. Body and mind. Absorption test. Stand clear.
Sight clear.
Absorption test. Tap.
Here you are.
Tell me your embarrassing high school stories. / even if you're not embarrassed, just tell me. I want to know about you. Did you know that everyone's favorite topic is themselves? Like I said, I took a class on how to create your own personal brand. And you know what somebody doesn't like? When you're talking too much about yourself, because they want to talk about themselves. But I guess I want to know more about how that factors into like the internet. And like chat situations, because like do you want to talk about yourself on the internet, or is the anonymity part of it? And if the anonymity is part of it, why not just lie? Because like I'll believe anything. I have no reason to think that you're lying, and I enjoy taking part in your joy. So then like if you're lying about something and I respond positively to it and you feel good about it, isn't it a win-win-win situation? Because no one's getting hurt. You can't answer this question without talking about yourself. Not yourself. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You could say anything. You're kidding. You're joking. I'm short 2 books. It's today. It's today. What are the other days? Sorry, I was yawning. Tuesday, Friday. Today's Friday. The next time it'll be up is Sunday. I don't think I plugged in my app. I don't think it was charging. I think I'm trolling myself. I don't think it was charging. You were birthed as a potato? I'm a flying fisherman. I love all of these. There we go. Oh, at least that was charging. Oh, I need to pee. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do you ever feel like it just hits you when you're like, shoot, I need to go to the bathroom? Is it charging? Oh, it is. It's 100% charged. Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. My pencil's charged. Hell yeah. Sorry for the F-bomb. Kids at home. Are there kids at home? I don't have any kids. I have waddles. I have waddles and waddles and waddles. I just get immense joy. That's not charging. Out of hanging out with you. And I just want to have fun. Like, that's the piece that I lost for a bit, was the like having fun. And that's why we're doing that's why I'm making like shorts that I think are fun and like videos that I think are fun. And then Rhett is working on content for me that he enjoys. And I am not in front of my cats. PG for the cat. Meow. Did you see Doja Cat at the Met Gala just only meowing? Okay, so there's no point in me farming more mushrooms because I don't have any books. And I'm not going to farm more books. I'm not going to farm more books because I just don't want to. Because I don't have enough resin. Whatever. What's in my mail? Okay, well, I think that I'm going to go. Because, like I said, my ankle hurts. All my stuff is charged. And I've run out of things to do. I'll be here tomorrow. I will be here on YouTube tomorrow. And then next week, we're back to our regularly scheduled programming where I spend a day on Twitch. There's a chance I'm going to play Kerbo on Twitch. But if you're following me over there, you'll get a notification. And if you do, you do. You don't, you don't. That's it. Thank you. I love you.